it's just a thing that happens.
Type something too.
Let's see. Yeah, I think we're doing okay. There we go.
Okay.
Okay. Technology. But
Yeah.
there we go. In the meantime, Sabroth, I'm gonna go ahead and I really want to see how this goes. Give me an investigation check to sort of prod around town to see if a tiefling is around. It's gonna be a little obvious. So just I want to just see how loud Miyako was.
How loud?
I know it's pretty loud. So I look around.
All right, that's I think that's pretty swell.
I tell that -2 is not bad.
Oh. Now, luckily, there has been some rumors going around about the Rainbow Guard. People are kind of wary about the effectiveness of them, and especially since they're not locals for the most part. So the reason she stands out, you discover, is because she has a whole arm of armbands, just riding up her whole elbow. And they told you that she's currently staying in Misha's coin purse, which is in the Roaming Moss Square. And I'll just go ahead and tell you this: the Braunfels is built in squares. There's one big, long rectangle square. Okay. Doesn't make sense. And then the rest of it is 2 squares on each side. Now, they pointed you to the one on the right, and it is actually clearly not as well taken care of. The infrastructure here is kind of loose, not very well updated. It still has dirt roads. It still has old buildings. A few of them are kind of abandoned, or they obviously are unsavory. But that's okay, because you come to this lovely and adorable little flop house. And if you don't know, a flop house is basically what it sounds like. People go there to flop for the night. And I don't mean the good flops. I mean they're sleeping just, they just flop on the floor.
Just a bunch
of
the big room.
For the rest of you, I figured you went to sleep, and you were just now waking up. And I don't know, Miyako, you don't see many people come in, especially since it's morning. Most people inside have been sleeping there for the night. Hill and Girlby is still sleeping, the artist.
Yeah.
And I'm figuring you guys have gotten a spot of breakfast. And you see this. Describe Sabroth for us, because you are introducing your character for us for the first time, basically.
So, Sabroth, as he is now, he's wearing armor. If you have, there's a little picture that I made, a little 3D render that I made.
Oh boy!
He is a brass dragonborn, or a dragonborn with brass dragon ancestry. So his skin is still it's like a dark brown, a little bit of a shimmer sometimes with it. But he's still kind of dark looking. His armor is silver. It's not silver, but it's not quite shiny. He's actually dinged it up a little bit, and his tabard bears the emblem of Bahamut, his patron. He's got his shield and a longsword on his back. Towers. He's 6'6", 6'7", and he's got his 3 attendants with him. One of them, another dragonborn, his younger cousin.
Oh boy!
Who's his squire. Yes, because
I saw this. I was waiting for this to come up.
What?
and he's got two humans that just follow him around and carry his stuff for him. Because he doesn't.
Oh yes.
Oh
yes. What are their names?
Yes.
If you have them.
Not yet. I wasn't planning on being here today, so I didn't fully finish.
That's all right. I'll just call them. What color is the dragonborn? Quick, pick.
I don't know. I'll come up with names later, I guess.
Okay.
I don't think he cares about that.
They'll just be very silent for the moment. Wow.
Yeah, no, they'll be silent. They're not gonna be. They're just right now for effect. They're his entourage.
Oh yes.
Really interested.
But go right ahead and continue.
He will tell them to go find lodging for us.
Sure. They do ask you like, do you want to stay here? And they sort of give a. They're like, you want to stay here of all places? Do you want to go somewhere else?
Absolutely not. No, find some more fitting. I don't know. Accommodations for us. I was looking for the word.
Well, all right, sir. I'll go at once. And
like,
they all leave.
So I'm looking for.
So I'm basically like on watch, right? Like
I kind of think so.
Okay.
Everybody
I just wanted
is.
to make sure. Like I don't. So okay.
But yes, Rywin is very sleepy. He's very haggard, so he's staying quiet for now. Jefferson will be joining us hopefully a little later, so I'm just gonna let that slide.
Okay.
So he's just in this porridge.
Okay.
Alright, so I'll push. If I catch sight of Miyako, I'll push.
So do I see him?
I mean, he clinks into the door with three retainers,
so
and he's wearing armor. So yeah, he
like
makes noise.
does the double take, and then like she kind of like looks at him. And she goes, "Wait, Sephiroth?
Yes, Miyako. How are you? It's a good thing I tracked you down.
What are you doing here? I thought I told you to stay back."
Well, since you left, I guess I found my calling. And I realized that I let you go on a mission that is dangerous for your soul.
You know damn well I can handle myself.
It's not you handling yourself. I know that. I trained you. It's the violence that you seek. You need to seek inner peace.
You know I can't do that.
Not retribution. You need redemption, not retribution. That's why I've come here. I need to take you back.
I'm not going back. You know, Sephiroth, you know what happened. You know that I have to have closure. There's no way in hell I'm going back until I get the closure that I deserve.
How close are you to finding closure?
I haven't had any leads yet.
Maddox, you are clearly going to notice this huge dragonborn talking to Miyako.
Okay.
They seem to definitely know each other.
I implore you, Miyako. Turn from this path. It is only here to darken your soul.
I understand, Sephiroth, and I applaud you for trying to make me realize that, but I can't. Not until I learn what happened to my parents and who this N person is.
Well,
I'm just gonna watch this interaction and wait for it to play out a bit.
Before it can play out, you hear a loud, and Hilm Girdleby stretches as hard as she can, and stands up, clutching this big pillow to her halfling front. It's bigger than she is, and just sort of looks to basically all of you three, and she goes, "Oh, is this another one of yours? He's not wearing rainbows."
One of yours.
He's one of, or she's like kind of like stammering for words because she doesn't quite know like how to introduce him really. So she's like, this is Sephiroth. He's my mentor.
Oh, then he must kick ass, right?
Well,
she kind of like blushes and like.
I was taught to, but I'm not here to do that anymore. But yes, I am Sir Savroth, Knight of Clan Orixius.
That's fancy. Do you want to buy any art?
Perhaps.
Okay, we should try to. Yeah.
I do have a keep. I should.
I can sniff a little bit of that and reach over and grab a glass of milk.
Oh, it's spiked.
Is it an Irish? Is it an Irish bomb?
Is it? Did you ask for breakfast milk? Because as far as Misha knows, you're going hard tonight.
This is my favorite NPC. You guys don't understand.
Oh my
This
gosh.
halfling.
She, by the way, Misha is, she's, cleaning things up from last night. She's, like, she's getting some sheets to wash. She's, getting the pillowcases. Just sort of, like, looking to all of you and say, don't you have Rainbow Patrol have anything to do today?
Is this the next morning?
It is the next morning.
Mariko
whatever.
turns to her and she goes, excuse you.
Rainbow.
I would have asked for breakfast milk, not non-alcoholic.
Okay, then she goes, well, I guess I could just tease you a little bit. She takes it off and gives you a regular glass and continues on her business. But she does seem to find you guys entertaining at the very least. She doesn't seem to take you very seriously, but this is what she does. At that moment, Lulu, I understand you're very upset.
Yes. So, all of a sudden, you see a very, very tiny halfling run into this inn, breathing